Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay.
Make a wish, buddy.
His hair, bro. The
hair,
bro.
Who's asking?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
That's a crazy line.
It's insane.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. I smell what you're
crazy
stepping in,
seeing that.
Sensei.
Yeah, dude.
Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
My first thing, right, back years ago, right, when we knew the third Deadpool was coming out and we knew Wolverine was going to be in it. We saw pictures, right? We saw kind of like the costumes, very comic book accurate. We thought it was going to be Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
But now we know for a fact it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
Very interesting change. So that to me shows that it's going to be equally a Wolverine movie as it will be a Deadpool movie.
Yeah, dude, I didn't expect that to be like the case, honestly, because I thought after Logan, I thought Hugh Jackman was in retirement for Wolverine in general, honestly. I thought we were honestly kind of going to get like a cameo couple scenes with him in this movie. But yeah, like you said, Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm expecting to see a lot of Wolverine in this movie.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny you mentioned that him going into retirement for this character specifically. I remember the first teaser they dropped where it was just Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman kind of, you know, announcing it. Ryan Reynolds made a joke where he's like, we're not going to touch the death of Logan. Like, we promise you it'll be sacred. So I'm curious to see if they're actually going to go into that universe of Logan and Deadpool's going to try to mess with his death and stuff, you know, just to try to poke fun of it. I just love the concept of this still being Disney. And I know Ryan Reynolds is going to have so much fun making it raunchy and dirty, bro. Like that line we're talking about pegging, but it's not new for Disney. That's crazy, dude.
To say.
I would not have imagined that.
Disney approved or whatever. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. They just, it's one of those, you know, you get lucky sometimes with like IPs like that when you have like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool running it. You just like, they're just like a crew that you just trust to do what they want with it. And so they're like lucky in that sense that they just can run with it, bro.
And they're going to, because I mean, not to beat around the bush, we know Marvel's been kind of on a small decline recently, right? And it hasn't been as hype as it was back in like the Infinity Saga, back in Thanos era. It's been kind of dwindling down, which I mean, we can attribute that to a lot of different things, whether it be like the TV shows or just the story in itself not being as interesting.
Having to replace villains.
That's the thing. So obviously Marvel set a huge standard for themselves. So the fact that, you know, they're not reaching that standard in a way, I feel like Ryan Reynolds coming into this, like you said, he's going to be able to run free with it. I think he has that power because he is, like he said in the trailer, the Messiah. He's here to be Marvel Jesus and save this thing.
I think that is totally what is happening.
Absolutely.
Mackenzie, she had seen this trailer earlier, and that's exactly what she said. She said, "This is exactly what Marvel needs right now." And I think that's true. I think they really have kind of like hit this lull a little bit of just like it's just not as interesting as it was at one point, and this is going to get me in theaters for sure.
Oh, dude, I mean, it already broke records for the most viewed trailer like ever. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like it broke a record.
It's probably
Absolutely.
up there. I looked. It's already at 1 million likes, which is kind of crazy.
So this is exactly what Marvel needed, and it's going to be a very kind of convoluted story. I don't know if you watched Loki. Did you? I
have not seen
Okay,
Loki, no.
so this actually deals with the TVA, which is the Time Variance Authority. Essentially, not to get super deep into it, but Kang, or the variant of Kang, He Who Remains, which Jonathan Majors no longer playing. Whole different discussion. Essentially, he created this authority to go ahead and prune all these other timelines that could potentially lead to other variants of him. He wanted to be the sole Kang variant. That way he can control the sacred timeline per se and avoid having this all-out war that occurred earlier in the ages. There was this huge Kang war that happened. He was the last one. That's why the name He Who Remains. So he's no longer there. He got killed in Loki season 1. I'm not going to spoil what happens in Loki season 2. It's more recent. But because of his death, it caused all these branches to spawn, because there wasn't that authority for the sacred timeline anymore, which is where you get all these different multiversal issues that have occurred, which with like Doctor Strange, right, which you saw Multiverse of Madness, and then Spider-Man No Way Home, you saw all the other Peter Parkers. So it's all over the place, which is what is giving life to a lot of cameos. Wolverine. I'm sure we're going to see so many different variants of Wolverine from all the other movies. And so the reason the TVA goes and visits him, in my opinion, is because they know, hey, listen, the timelines are out of control. We need your help to come in and kind of patch up the plot holes per se. So I feel like Deadpool's going to go in there and be the hero of all heroes, as they said in the trailer, and try to just patch things up to get to a good continuity. But knowing Deadpool, he's probably going to mess it up. Which I feel like is going to cause the biggest issue, which will lead into the new Avengers, like Secret Wars.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying?
I think what happens in this movie is kind of going to set the path for the next movie.
Absolutely. And it has to, bro. He's supposed to be here to save all of it. And I really hope they execute it to a point where it brings everyone back to Marvel.
I hope so too. I hope they really start to hit another stride where people are excited to go see Marvel movies. They're really into the story and stuff. I think they were trying to build up Kang, and like we said, unfortunately, a whole nother discussion with Kang. But it has been a little bit of a lull with Marvel, so Deadpool he could be the Messiah, bro.
I hope so. And I've seen only a couple of Disney shows, like the Marvel shows. WandaVision, you saw.
I thought it was solid.
I would recommend Loki, definitely. But the other ones, it's either they don't do very well, like Secret Invasion did not do well at all. And then there's Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which was decent. There's She-Hulk, which was not very favored by fans. So,
and I don't like how they've been using these shows that they expect us to go watch in their movies, as the lore of it. I just the fact that you have to go watch the show to know stuff in the movies. I think they need to start kind of going away from that.
Because it's taken away from the continuity of the films, right? Like before, you only had the films, so it's like I'm gonna go watch, let's say, Captain America 2, and I'm caught up for freaking Thor 2 or Ragnarok. So yeah, dude, it's just so much is going on, and I feel like it's probably like a profit greedy issue going on, unfortunately. But Kevin Feige, I think he's super smart. I think there's internal stuff going on where it'll get back to the glory days,
I think so too.
Whoever the main villain will be now, I'm not sure. People are speculating Doctor Doom or Galactus even. I know they just released a Fantastic Four confirmation for the cast. So we know we're getting that for sure, which I don't know if we should touch on super quick. Just Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. There's kind of debate on that. A lot of people love John Krasinski. A lot of people also love Pedro Pascal. But it's I don't know. I wasn't expecting it.
I think Pedro Pascal could be a good Mr. Fantastic. I think so. I mean, John Krasinski, we only got him for a couple minutes in the movie.
And that's it. But he did a good job.
He did a good job. Yeah, he did do a good job. But I mean, I hope they can land. I kind of like the original Fantastic Fours. I thought they were kind of fun, especially when I was a kid. I thought those were pretty fun movies.
Almost definitely.
Yeah. So, and then they kind of had that one that had Miles Teller.
Yeah, like 2015.
One was very trash.
I did not watch that.
It was so bad.
It was only one, or was there two?
Just one.
Thank God.
So bad. Fan 4 stick.
Yeah,
really bad. So now they got Pedro Pascal and a whole new cast. I can't think of who some of the other guys.
Yeah.
The guy from The Bear.
Oh yeah, shout out to him who played Cousin. I forgot his name. Please, we'll probably put it up. Yes,
well,
but like the actual
I don't know his actor.
Yeah, we'll put it up just to give him credit because he's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love, I'm excited that he's in here. Was not expecting that at all. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with Deadpool Wolverine. I'm super excited. And I don't know, just
I mean, hopefully superhero movies kind of they start hitting again. Hopefully. I think DC has been on a little bit of a rise up, and I think Marvel's like, oh, we gotta step up our game a little bit. I mean, dude, James Gunn is not a part of Marvel at all anymore.
Yeah, I know, because he's the head of pretty much the Sony universe now, right?
Yeah, he's DC. Yeah.
Or sorry, man, that was bad.
Oh no,
that was bad. DC, yes.
Yeah, he's the whole head of DC, and he just got asked recently if he'd ever do anything with Marvel. He said he's solely DC now.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
What is that about? I mean, the Guardians were good.
Yeah.
Right?
But I think just because like he is the head of DC, so it's just what he wants to focus on now.
Yeah, he's probably going to try to prove something like watch this.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I'm excited for that too. But speaking of the whole Sony stuff, like I don't know if you've seen Madam Web or have seen reviews on it.
Yeah,
that's
the whole world is trashing.
Man, dude,
even the main actress in the movie is trashing it. What is her name? Dakota Johnson.
Yes.
Dakota Johnson. Yeah. Absolutely trashing the movie.
Man, dude, it's just so sad because like, especially like they also released Morbius, right? Stuff like that. That also flopped. All these Sony projects are flopping. Like, who's behind the creativity here?
I don't know.
I saw that they hired the writers from Morbius to come and write Madam Web. Yeah. Did they not learn that Morbius wasn't that great to begin with?
Well, am I wrong in thinking that Sony is the ones that do Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, they are.
So like, where's the storytelling skills from there?
Yeah, seriously, That's a good point.
Yeah, because those are great, and
they're fantastic.
Yeah, but then you got these other ones that are like, I mean, they're almost like sci-fi channel movies. Yeah, like low budget, like looking superhero movies, which are just like, why make them? So I was excited for the concept of Madam Web, but I didn't go watch it. I'm definitely probably not gonna go watch it, which is a bummer because it looked like it had potential, it had a decent cast, and but I don't know.
Shout out Jeremy Johns. I watched your review, great review, which is what gave me the opinion of not watching it.
Yeah, saved me and my money too. I also watched your review, so
thank you, Jeremy Johns. Shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
But I'm excited for Deadpool. Hopefully it'll revive MCU. At least give it that spark it needs to keep going forward.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think it will.